See if we can get a couple direct strike games. Probably started. Yeah. Nah, not classic. I really don't want to do classic. But I also might end up having to get stuck hosting if that's the case. Yeah, I might very well have to host. Oh, no, there we go. Go yellow. I'm just not too keen on wanting to be the host. But I'm hoping to do 3, maybe 4 direct strikes, and then I'll be going into Atomfall. But we'll see how it goes. Kind of mix it all up. Could even mix in other games too, depending. But right now, I think I probably would say I'll do 3 games of direct, and then probably like 4 hours of Atomfall, and then if anyone happens to be online that wants to do like some team gaming, I might do like some team gaming, or I could even go a little longer on Atom, or like place out the Midnight or Altars. Or I could switch to the PS5 and maybe go Stellar Blade to wrap up the night. But I'm planning on going hopefully for 8 hours. And hopefully the games aren't too long to get started. I don't know how usually the weekdays are for Direct Strike. Let's see how it goes. To be honest, I do want to play a bit more direct because I haven't been doing it as much. Now that it's a new patch with new mercenaries added in and all that. Curious on how the functions and all that will be between all the units. Let's see. I gotta go shamans. Well, let me go that. Meat wagon or catapult would be nice with this. There's meat wagon. It's actually not a bad roll. Toto and meat wagon. So I can put them behind bears if I go bears. Then add in the debuff, healing, attack boost. Go this one. Just because I need something that at least will target air if need be. And wyverns are pretty good for that. Because if they have like any, like if they're destroyers, I wouldn't really have any good answer against them. But so they added in, so they changed that up. Get the hero first.
Take your time. Look around.
See, actually, I did like using this unit. Felt kind of strong.
Research complete.
Go, Dreadlord.
Job done. What is it now?
Tech up.
Can I help you? Greetings.
Tech up. I might even do a double tech, in all honesty, to get bears a little bit sooner. Because I think I could do that. I am gonna do that actually. I'm gonna double tech it. Playing a little different than what I usually would do. But I really don't want to go ghouls. I'll just add a shaman. Go Carrion Swarm.
Job's done.
That was guaranteed lost. I'm assuming he's got necros or something. No, he don't even have necros. He's just massing.
Job's done.
Let me go ahead and get the upgrades now. Hopefully I can get them in time. Don't know if I'll be able to or not though. Got it just in time. I only lost one unit. That's good.
Take your time. Round. Job's done.
Damn.
Job's done.
Perfect.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Ultimately now that puts some pressure on him.
Job's
I
done.
think I'm gonna get my second gold mine here in a minute too. Hmm. He'll be kind of a little bit of a problem. Just because of his Banshees being able to take the units. But him using all of his Banshees to take my units leaves him susceptible against red.
Job done.
Let me start adding in some priests.
Job done.
Yeah, I don't know why it always does this. Time I log on, I don't know why. That's freaking weird. Add in some destroyers.
Job's done.
The thing I don't get is where Purple's complaining about it being ruined. I don't really, other than them just having some mercenaries, I don't see that much of a difference in the game style. I really don't.
Job done.
But if I have learned anything, when you have some people that whine and complain about anything, they'll just whine and complain about anything. Go ahead and add in photo. And then I probably will need to start adding in a couple wind riders for that ferry. I'm sure that ferry will be a pest. That, and I don't want to have too much magic damage just because then I won't be able to attack those dryads. I think 4 Wind Riders would probably be enough. And then just keep going more into bears and then maybe even knights. Just because I want to have it where each time he uses his banshees, he's using up all of them. Because it'll keep him constantly weak. Go. Because when he uses all of his banshees, he's not as strong. Go knights. Just because the fairies do damage on my bears.
Job's done.
Sweating. Not in my next defense. I got no, I haven't gotten the war drum yet either. So I bet I need to do that.
Research complete.
Go. So he's got scoring, huh? Well. Okay. Do that. Because I'm going to want to get my next hero now. He's got some strength, though. Not enough, but... Not enough, though. is the beautiful part.
Research complete.
What do I got? Hmm. Hmm. I'm actually thinking Warden. Because I know Archmage would be useful because of the mana I got. But I kind of like the idea of having these two being able to do AoE damage. I think once they both were like level 5, I think I could do a lot with that. Especially with the fact keeping her alive when she has the teleport is a lot easier too, so she's actually easier to level. Okay. Should be good. And then probably want to add in like 3 meat wagons. Do my second upgrade for defense though. I want to add like 3 or 4 meat wagons.
Are there enemies above? Command me.
Go ahead and add that. Just go ahead and do the armor stuff too. I'll save for my next hero. Cool. Oh, that's just not even fair.
Job's done. Job's done. I must hunt soon.
Yeah, they're ruined now. See, he's still alive too. Because with these three, that's going to be AoE from hell. Watch how much. Like, I almost didn't even lose anything there.
Name your poison. Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Is someone in? Yes, my friend. What is it now?
Justice will be done.
There. But one more there just to kind of protect his flank a little. Yeah. My army just wrecks havoc. My army was based on being able to just wreck. Yeah. You can literally see it. 578, almost 6,000 damage higher. I was actually the highest damage across everybody. Nice. I knew that combo was just gonna be good as soon as I saw it. Because I know Archmage would have been useful, but for that style, I just felt like Warden would live longer. And then on top of it, you add in Panda to go along with it. The thing that would have made Archmage maybe more useful, just in some regard, would have been the Blizzard and then the mana. Because then I could have got more nuking, but that was a lot of DPS in AoE form. See what we get in this one. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna have to be okay with it. Put this just up there. I got that. Shadow Priest would be useful. And that would be useful. Okay. I got 2 units that would be 2 mercenary units that could be useful. Because the exploding unit does come in handy.
Job's done. Research complete. Job's done.
We'll go with Farseer. Paladin.
Eyes are open.
Yeah, and he's gone. He's gone Divine Shield. So he'll win this fight. Just because of that. Demon Hunter be Demon Hunter.
Job's done.
Nope, he does not have Shaman. He has Dryad. Okay. I think they're 150, right? Yeah, they are. The only thing I don't know is if I can get it before the wave. Because the gold in there, that I don't know.
Take your time. Look around.
Might be, though. We'll see. Nope, I'm not. Damn. Alright.
Can I help you?
Job's done.
Hello.
Job's done. Job's done.
This last game, we had a lever. This game, we had a lever. It just kind of always seems like that's how it always goes.
Hello.
Do a double tech. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in Necros.
Can I help you?
Job's done, job's done.
They don't have much in the way of dispel. And blue is going hero items for Demon Hunter. And of course, all my allies went full greed. Orange went kind of an interesting move. I'll just get the third gold mine. Kind of sucked because I had orange in a good position for me where I could have beaten him, but because purple leaving, it puts me in more of a not so ideal
Take your time.
position. Oh, I need more crystals too. Hmm.
Seeing is
Hmm.
Hello.
I want to try this guy out. But unfortunately, really, it's not even actually really worth it. Because they all have... Yeah, it's actually really not even worth it.
job done. Job's done.
Because they're majority just anti-magic.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Yeah, because like their whole basic army is just anti-magic. Just outright.
Take your time. Look around.
And back down here.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Our allies' tower is under siege.
My hero's gonna live. Which is ideal. Allows extra experience. Not gonna get the hero in time though.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
I'll save for the hero now. So I'm kind of thinking might need to just start adding in like blade throwers behind my units. Their like almost entire base strategy is like anti-magic. In terms of hero, I think Shadow Hunter is something I really could use. Or Alchemist. Or the Crypt Lord actually. Because quite literally, it's all anti-magic. They're literally all anti-magic. So the only thing I can do is just kind of go big on the ballistas. As just kind of the hope.
Job's done.
Like, the only other option I have is Rifleman. Quite literally, that's all they have.
Job's done.
Okay. They literally don't. Like, I don't know how he doesn't understand that. The only thing my shims would have been useful for, maybe, is for the heroes. But quite literally, I couldn't damage anything with the units I had. They all had anti-magic. And I only ever build ballistas in last resorts. But quite literally, it was either like massing Gargs, which they're squishy, so I don't think they would have done enough. Massing Mountain Giants, just hoping it would delay, but even then I couldn't rely on my Banshees to steal anything. So it's not like I would be able to do much. Shims would damage the heroes and Blue's priests. But 80% of Orange's army was anti-magic. Mountain Giants included. So there literally wouldn't have been any damage being done. And Necros have been nuked into the ground so hard, they almost feel kind of useless to play. Like, Necros for me really are just a complete dead unit. They don't make any real difference in most occasions anymore. And it's a shame too, because I wanted to try using that Shockwave unit. But unfortunately, you needed 900 crystals. And by the time I got to 900 crystals, it was already game over. And realistically, even with a Shockwave unit, you're not going to be that strong against anti-magic units. It's like the worst thing you could be in, really, is having magic damage, like having units that are all magic damage, and then you're playing against only units that have magic that only have anti-magic. This is the old version. Yeah, this is the old version. 6.2. But this will be my last Direct Strike game, and then I will go into Atomfall after this for a few hours. great. Blue's back. I was gonna say, yeah, I was about to say, if he was AFK, I'd be like, all right, well, this will be the last game. This won't even be the last game. Footman. Just barely. Just barely. Let me set up the hotkeys real quick. The roll isn't bad itself because I do have potential. Like I have the healing spell breakers that I could technically put in front of the hunts.
Research complete.
Or I could put behind as well. Go Shadow Hunter.
Job's done.
Or I mean Dark Ranger.
Job's done.
I was sworn. My bow is ready.
Job's done. Job's done.
Don't understand what's going on right now though. Go ahead and get the gold mine. This is gonna be a quick game.
Research complete.
Get the third gold mine, why not? Kind of been a slaughter at the moment anyway. That's brutal.
Job done.
Upgrade complete.
Job done.
Yeah, it's not really.
Job done. done.
Stand and go. Make it fast. As the gods speak your word. In position.
Job done.
We can't live. We can't live like this.
Like, with the fact I've only gone like one unit on my build, that kind of goes to show how far off they are. Sniped is sniped is foreign.
Job done.
Like, the saddest part is if they went air, even at this point, they wouldn't be able to get it enough to really do anything. Because ultimately this is just a complete beatdown. Like, I don't even know what they did. Like, did they go 4 gold mines, like, for everyone or something? Half inclined to look.
Job done.
Because if they did, they're not even capitalizing much in that regard, just because we control the lane, and the fact that Orange has 3 gold mines, I have 3 gold mines. We're not, like, starved versus what they would be. And that right there tells me not very good.
Job done. Job done.
2 gold mine. 4 gold mine. 2 gold mine. Huh.
Job's done. Job's done.
Me add in the Dryad, or add in the Windwalkers, or Wind Riders.
Job's done.
Like, my army base literally just was able to carry all against both. This was not a competitive game. Let me see if someone hosted one. Do I want to do one more? Or maybe I won't. Okay. Guess I'll be red. Risky for a host to do that though, because you could really run the risk of someone screwing up what you wanted to do. But that last game was just not competitive. So I'm kind of wanting, that's why I'm wanting to do one more. Oh, man. This roll is just, that roll is not very good. It's at least a little better. A little better at least. But yeah, that first roll was not all that great.
Job's done, job's done. Job's done.
Let's see. Yeah, so he's pretty much a spell breaker, which could be useful. Medium armor, huh? Interesting. Oh. Ooh. And it's ranged. That could be useful against, that could be useful against destroyers. If he goes destroyers or spellbreakers, that could be really good. Or dryads. Okay. Some interesting units. So I got one that's a spellbreaker. So I got one that's a spellbreaker. This one does a lot of damage to mechanical and medium armor. Which, I mean, that means these two together would be actually pretty stupidly good against anti-magic units. So if he goes anti-magic units, I'm gonna want those.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
We'll do that. I was like looking at my mercenaries, so I wasn't paying enough attention on the gold. Yeah, so with the Blade Master, I think what I would want to do actually is if I can get a hero with silence, I might be able to silence him before he can use his skill.
Job's done.
No silence, but I can go.
Done.
Demon Hunter against him.
Job done.
I'm gonna go miss actually.
More gold is job done. More gold is required. Job done.
So I go, because me going miss makes it to where it gives my Demon Hunter a little more survivability, and the fact that he's got hunts, it's not as threatening.
Can I help you?
Job done.
Take your time. Look around.
About traditional.
Job done. Job done. Job done.
Oh well.
Can I help you?
I'm just gonna go ahead and go for like maybe 4 of these, 1 health, and then I'll add in an orb. Just missed it. Yellow does have fairy dragons. Go ahead and add the Kedgar. Get the health. Or do I want to go two of them? Maybe I want to go two of them. I'll go two of them.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Hello. Our allies' town is under siege. Job done.
Or a gold mine, 3 hero. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, theoretically, they wouldn't be able to counter Necros very easily. They got no D-spell units at the moment. And all that does is it'll protect my Demon Hunter even longer.
Job done. Job done.
20 minutes in and I'm still only level 4. And it's just such an oddball game. games are just so funky. I think that's Rift. Okay. That looks like that's it. Okay. Switch this over for a minute. Come on. Just go Survivor.
Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
The public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? I think I'll be all right. For the moment, at least. It's more important that you listen to me. I don't know who you are, but I could trust you more than I can trust myself. Please listen. Listen, while my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to win scale change. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people, God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please. Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil. Such a stupid, careless mistake. Was ambushed by one of those bloody thieves. Outlaws, they call themselves. Probably got Dr. Powell, too. I think I was meant to break the quarantine. I wouldn't survive in there now. The plan is starting to feel unimportant. But I know that's wrong. I hate this. Please, a bandage. Please help me. Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. At least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But go. Leave me. Go now. It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. Be on your guard out there. Everything is a threat.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
Now, no point in hiding, chum. I'm between you and the exit. You tagged me, but I tagged you a bloody sight worse. Show your face. Let's get it over with, eh? Come out, come out. Tea's getting cold. With you, or you'll regret it. on, get out of it. There you are. And stay away if you... You! I see you.
Figure you're gonna have to fight him anyway.
Hey up, stranger. Not seen you around this stretch before. How do? Where did you come from then? Say, you do look a little the worse for wear. You've got luck on your side not getting snatched out by something foul while you were dozing. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from, well, from the outside. You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember nought, can you? This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clag in here. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong. Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Not personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers. Aye? Well, whatever the boffins were up to in that interchange, what's it? I'm sure it wasn't good. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger. I've wanted these deals for years now, surviving on naught I can find. Aye. In that time, I might have learnt a secret or two for myself, but what of it? All right. I'll tell you. You seem like a trustworthy sort anyhow. I've put me head into one or two of them secret bunkers, I'll admit. I couldn't tell you what the things were for, mind, but there's plenty of goodies inside them. There's one bunker I've yet to explore. Maybe you'll find the answers there. Just don't pick the place clean, eh? I could point it out on your map, if you like. Now I really should stop talking. Not personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long. What's yourself around here, aye?
I like the graphics of the game. There's a map. It almost has like an Atomfall. Or I mean, not Atomfall, but Fallout 4, Phil.
Steady now. Let's not have a Barney. Off with you! Don't make bastard! Ah!
I really get the feeling going in here is death.
Hello? Who's out there?
Hi there, you little...
track it, but it doesn't mark it.
Nice and slow. You're dead. Oh, Christ!
Game's up for you, mate.
Be sensible, eh? Nobody wants trouble.
Watch yourself. Let's get the bastards.
Well, I shoot. That's blood right. Reloading the bullet.
Of course. I was trying to look at my equipment. I didn't think there was gonna be more people. Oops.
calm. Hands away from weapons. Oh, you little...
Okay, let's be having them.
Right. Yeah, you tell her. Empty, reloaded.
Keep their head in future. Avoid you. Just a matter of time. Out here. They've had it away. Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Definitely something out there. Lost them. They've sodded off. What?
Where have you got to?
Yeah, they've had it now. Well, now, there's nobody here. Get this over with, Sharpish. Well, there's nobody here.
You've had it.
What just happened?
Oh, God.
Listen, man. I can't.
Oh god.
Oh, come on. Stop your mithering. Piece of cake, this is.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm firing.
You bugger.
Hell of people down. There's no people here. Yeah, there's hell of people in this area.
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. Off with you. Fire in the hole! I'm gonna cut you to pieces!
Let's go have a look.
Find that away. Find out. I'll have yours. Yeah.
Like, I'm getting the impression I'm not even supposed to be here right now on this.
Steady now. We'll have no strife, no more surprises. buggered off. Back the way you came. Go on.
Was that? Hey, better check it out.
You'll die here.
Careful. Oh, get jammy. That's one less.
It's annoying.
Probably nothing, but...
Don't do anything stupid, friend. Might be nothing, but...
Must have spooked him.
I paid my...
Careful, you won't get lucky twice.
Oh my god. I can already tell this game is going to be frustrating.
Is someone messing with me? Sure some buggers out there.
Just calm down. Let my boots feel.
Bloody right. Clear. Check.
Need to reload. Lost him. Damn it.
Now here. They've had it away.
You what?
Scab!
No sign of them.
Bloody right
How are you supposed to stealth? Like, how are you supposed to stealth when they all run in sevens? Seriously.
Someone's sneaking around out there.
I mean, I guess I'm just better off not
Right, keep the old eyes
taking
peeled.
the fight. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you got 6 guys.
Definitely
Don't
something
be
out there. What's happening?
Find out! Bombs out!
Aye. Take this.
Lobbing a live one!
Keep sharp. No more surprises.
Bloody hell.
I think they're retreating!
Don't know why we're hanging around. We've had all that weren't nailed down already.
Definitely say the game is not forgiving. That'll have.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Turn it to I have no clue where I'm supposed to go.
Look! Visitor!
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the Quarantine Protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh? That'd be the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders. Not sure I like the look of you. Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Oh, well, get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the rooms, do you?
You know what the captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner perimeter.
Vulnerable? The bloody cheek of you! Ah, at least the outlaws have the common decency to rob us blind and not tell us it for our own bloody good.
Right, listen to me, Lord. Orders is orders. Orders is a jug for you.
You never took us in the piss. I doubt it. You never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye. Suppose so.
You suppose so? Let me hear you say it.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out.
I think I saw a mission.
A stranger, eh?
I think I saw a thing where I'm supposed to actually break those gnomes.
Citizens of
Your
Wyndham,
nose clean.
the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
civilian! Stand back, citizen! Addressing target!
Hands away from any weapons.
I said to him, "Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?" And that bloody peacock says, "Oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained."
He never. They put poor Mr. Wilmore in that prison of theirs. What for?
Citizens of Wyndham, remember,
Our David never came back from
dangers.
Hanson last
If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar,
He was still here with us. He'd have spat in the eye.
I seriously don't have a clue what I'm doing at all.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church? Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. All I can concern myself with right now is keeping this quiet. I must decide what to do about this before any soldier wanders in. I would suggest you let all this lie too. The matter is best left to the village to handle. Because if anyone so much as puts a foot out of line here, that captain claps someone in chains. So if he caught wind of a thing like this, I fear for myself and for my congregation. Besides, this is a village matter. We shall attend to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear, in God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail. I don't know who. Not us. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Confess? All right, look. She were good at following people, was our Maisie. Nosing around in their business. I don't know, mayhap she found something and got silenced for it. I saw her the other night, skulking around near an old cellar not far from here. I can mark it for you, but I know naught else. And I don't want to talk about this no longer.
You'll do the right thing, I'm sure. God go with you. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie?
The roof.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends
tomorrow if we
show
could.
signs of corruption, report it immediately. Report early.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
Keep your nose clean.
Forget it.
Does drag it, but
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits. If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort at the village hall.
I miss seeing John Mills in pictures. He's right, truly.
The contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
it says the shopkeeper. Question is where?
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated
Dollar,
air has
that's
been reported in the Skethamore field. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Citizens, it has come to my attention, again, that despite warnings, certain among you
If you just let us have a
Wouldn't go
crack at
amiss.
the outlaws
Thought that
around
was
here,
what we fought the war
we'd
for.
kill them and take their supplies. 2 boards, 1 bullet.
Health.
Soldiers and outlaws.
Do as you're told, right?
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, he keeps an eye out for folk like you. A stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another stepping stone out of the zone, isn't it? Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer if you fancy. How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. Beliefs? They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, their knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. If you've seen them out in Casterfell Woods, I know they might come across as proper nasty. But look, they say the earth speaks to them, and they listen. Now, folk have been saying there's a voice in the earth around here since the year dot. These druids, or whatever you want to call them, they say that's true. So, mayhap we should be listening to it too, eh? I want what's best for village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted. So you say? I hope that's true. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocols sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is. Pure and simple. Look, whoever you are, Wherever you hail from, don't snitch on us about that letter, eh? The village needs the shop. It needs me. What I think should be me own business, shouldn't it? I'm not harming no one. Let's just get back to trading, eh? Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did, anyhow. In the months after the disaster, some people started to turn a bit odd. Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk, suddenly talking about a new purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into woods. Soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither. Oh, you'd have to ask him that yourself. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy here in the shop, where I never have to look at the man. Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look, just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is Vicar. Summat had to be done. Before it all went to hell in a cocked hat, I'd agree with you. But just look at the state of things here. If me sympathies like, if those were common knowledge with folk, it'd be the end for me, end for shop. And then where would the village be, eh? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere Vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
But frankly, he is so freaking... Dude just brings me nothing but high and mighty. One thing that... I don't know. I don't...
I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. Don't worry about that quisling Maisie anymore. And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, the purpose, well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine in Casterfell Woods. I'll mark the spot for you. Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
Don't know what to give him, really.
Thank you. Call again. Get new stock in now and then, so come back any time. I might have something new for you.
Dude's ethics and morals are highly questionable, but exciting one, like Galaxy Tournament, I just don't think would be worth doing.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
See that big metal bugger? Aye. Let's have no trouble. Right, close.
I was thinking of turning him back.
A new customer. How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Fountains of beer, dancing girls, and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mind, I can get me hands on things. Some pretty hard to find things at that. And feeling that, I can offer conversation. No gossip, mind you. Get locked up for gossip these days. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with. I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? I bet you could. But you wouldn't find anything like that in Wyndham. But there's a ruined mill, out on Skithermore. There's a fella up there, more often than not, and he might have what you're looking for. Fair warning, though. Out in Skithermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask. Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see them. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty round here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right? Who knows what them boffins were up to? But I don't think that atom plant going pop was part of the plan, do you? Or at least they told us it were an atom plant. So where are all the atoms, eh? I've heard a thing or two about radioactiveness, and by all rights, none of us should be standing here. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff. Oh, I think we can manage that. Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now? Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't. Don't think you're special. It's just the captain's way of getting the measure of you. New faces remind him there's still an outside. Likely hopes you might know a way out of the quarantine zone. Me? Well, I know there isn't one. So I shan't be bothering you on that score. See you around.
Busted place.
Not sure about you.
Let's go ahead and head back.
I don't know why I bother.
Not sure I like the look of it.
Anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their
knew it. Wait a minute. Someone's sneaking around playing silly buggers. Keep sharp. No more surprises. Gone.
Watch yourself, civvy.
Watch your step.
Signs of corruption? Report it immediately.
Don't be causing
Report
trouble,
early.
all right?
The contagion can be painlessly excised.
They better start showing.
Be vigilant.
Don't know the password,
Be
do you?
safe.
Thought as much. Good. Keep walking.
Not sure about you.
To them in the south. We're just guinea pigs. Why can't anyone else see that?
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll cock the bastard.
The army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us us to help you. Follow the protocol.
Addressing civilian! Stand back, citizen!
Not sure I like the look of you.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits. If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort at the village hall. Addressing civilian! Stand back, citizen! Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Keep your nose clean.
Protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities. Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet.
Let's just take a minute and cool down. There's no need for violence.
Ships watching on the coast.
Close one, mate.
No, here. They've done a runner.
You asked for it.
I'll find you, Sunbeam!
Loading ammo. Come on, you lot. Take the fight to them.
Run! Watch out!
I'm out.
Hell's teeth!
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna call here for a minute. I'll probably be back on in about an hour or so. But I gotta go do something real quick.